Hi, I made a recent video of me commenting on Rupert Spira's video, which it's a video I really like, and it's very much on free will. And I wanted to give you another explanation of why I think there's not personal free will. So you definitely can notice different willfulness arise in you. So the will to, let's say, have a cup of coffee, the will to drink something, the will to eat something, the will to go to the mall and buy something, the will to go to work, etc. So there's all these will intentions or thoughts coming up and choices. And that is great. So we could say that is will. But now the question is it free? Right? Well, that depends on your definition of free. As in, did you choose it yourself? No. Nobody chooses their thoughts. And will, we could say, is a thought executed on. So nobody per se chooses their thoughts. But are they free? Yes, I can think any thought. Is there actually somebody that is thinking those thoughts? That is coming up with those thoughts? Or are those thoughts just arising? So when we say there's no free will, that doesn't mean that there's a limit in your freedom. But actually that means that there's no agent, no person or no self that is choosing thoughts or choosing will. Will or thoughts, they just arise, right? That is a very free experience. Actually, it feels more free without a self or without a person there. Because it's so clear that everything just arises. And when everything just arises, that doesn't feel like a problem. It feels very free, actually. But when we conventionally talk about free will, we talk about free will as I choose everything. Well, if you have some meditation experience, you realize that if you just sit down for meditation, or just sit down and close your eyes in general, thoughts appear and you're not choosing them. Even though you say, I want to be silent, I want to sit still here, right? Thoughts arise, feelings arise, energies arise, sounds from the environment, they arise. So everything is just arising all the time. So it's not that you're limited in any way by this concept of no free will. No, actually you're just as free, maybe even freer, but there's no agent that is choosing that. So that's why Rupert said, like, there's no personal responsibility. That means that due to causes and conditioning, in some way, somewhere, somehow, stuff arises. And we don't know why, right? And sometimes a thought can come up like, I want to hurt somebody else. And another thought can come up like, no, I'm not going to do that, right? That sounds very constructive because we don't want people hurting each other. Actually, the whole spiritual path is try to rid ourselves and maybe others as well from suffering, or maybe rise out of the ashes of suffering. So, of course, we don't want to harm other people. But if that comes up, right, get angry at somebody, then there's no one that wants to get angry, right? There's no idea I need to be angry right now. So, in that sense, anger just comes up. And people that have had anger issues, they know that it just comes up. And when we resist the anger, we actually get more angry. Our will and our thoughts are not something that we choose. It's something that arises. And there's actually no chooser, right? There's no someone in there There's just an arising experience. So same with free will and choice. Yes, there's choice. Yes, there's will. Yes, you could say it's free even. But there's no one that chooses it or no one that it pertains to. The choice that's happening, maybe the ping pong between options, choosing itself is actually thoughts that are just arising. It's not somebody choosing to choose or choosing to bring in that thought to make sure that you choose this or choose that. No, that's just a naturally arising process. I hope that clarifies things for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Much love to you. Bye.